I started recording.
Oh, okay.
A minute before we start, not even.
Oh, let's just start.
Shut up, we're at 50, there's 10 seconds left.
Paul obviously swallowed a frog.
I always do. From the show that brought you something, brings you some more things. Alright.
You're listening to the Three Heads Podcast.
As we finish the intro, I turn everything on. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a short episode. We are missing the one of the three heads.
The third one.
The one that was complaining about me fucking getting sick, got sick, and it's crying, not here. Fucking asshole. This is gonna be a short episode, but it's gonna be a sweet episode, I think. So how you doing, Alex? How's everything?
Good, man. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything's the usual.
Yeah, it's good. Good. I like it. I like where this is going already. I want to play you a clip. Of so the United States has a new president.
You bet they do.
And I'm gonna play you a clip. Before I play this clip, this is actually Donald Trump's electoral, like when he won. This is his speech afterwards. He sounds pretty happy, but it's fun to hear. It's fun to hear that he's he got it. He did what he did, and he won. So here's from his after he won his speech. Alex, you ready?
Yep.
You listening?
Yep.
All right.
And just look how happy he is.
That's great. That's classic right there.
So, the United States have a new president,
And
and his name is John. No, it's not John Cena.
I didn't even have that queued up. I should have.
His name is the Donald.
The Donald Trump.
It's funny that no one ever considered the possibility that he would win.
No, it is. That's the whole thing. It is funny.
And by no one I mean us, because I'm self-centered.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't really care. You know what? Sometimes it's not even the silent voter. That's who he caught. He caught the people that were in extreme poverty.
Well,
People that thought that they couldn't trust their government.
They looked at the exit polls today, and they found that the majority of voters were, number one, wealthy people, and number two, white people in favor of Donald Trump.
Oh, really? That's what it
Yeah.
was? Oh, well, there you go.
Those are some of the biggest contributors.
I was going to say that regardless of what was going to happen at this election, I'm sorry, but both candidates suck dick. I don't know what the hell was America thinking? Yeah, I'm not going to between the two candidates. It was for me. I knew it was going to be a toss up. I thought it could go either way. The Simpsons called it.
If you pick Hillary, then the United States is going to end up at war with Russia. If you pick Don, I don't even know what's going to happen if you pick. You know what? Everybody's really freaking out right now.
Yeah, for no reason right now, because you know what?
Not for no. I wouldn't say there's no reason, because he's given most people a reason to think that he's a complete moron and a bigot and a racist and a misogynist and all that stuff.
It's not only that. It's he played the game. He showed how stupid politics are in the United States, and he won.
You know that he said, I don't know, I think it was like late 90s, he was on some late night talk show or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a popular quote that's circulated on the internet, like I've seen it a million times, and it was of Donald Trump saying, "If I were to ever run for president, I would run Republican because those are the stupidest voters in the United States, and I could get them all to vote for me without any trouble, like easily."
Well, there you go.
So
Regardless,
part of me thinks he's undercover, he's playing the long con right now, and that a lot of what we saw, like Donald Trump the campaigner, is not what Donald Trump the president is going to be like.
Well,
he's probably playing it up a lot.
listen, I'm going to tell you, people think that he has his hand on a gun that will shoot at any moment, but the problem is that people don't understand that regardless of how powerful you think that the president is, he's not as powerful. Listen, let me just cue this up right here. He's not as powerful as you think he is. It's not that. It's he has power.
Too loud, man.
Hold on,
I can't take this seriously.
Anyways, no, but he has power, but he's what's the word I'm looking for? He can't do anything without the Senate, and he can't do anything without Congress. He can't do anything. You people think he's gonna fucking like do some kind of shit. He can't start a war without any agreements. He can't start anything. The only thing he can really do is press a button that takes about 4 minutes to shoot a whole bunch of nukes. That's that's all he can do.
That's nothing. No, he's not. They voted. The United States voted in a president. They didn't vote in a king.
Exactly. That's what it is. I'm gonna go to. I'm just gonna put on. If you guys are watching on YouTube, which I seriously fucking doubt, because no one watches on YouTube. But I put him on the main screen, and just all the news articles. People are stunned. Come on, guys! Like, come.
You know what? People are stunned because they were ignorant. Because there's a big disconnect between what the media was projecting of who would win and what happened.
Exactly.
Which shows that the media really is not in tune.
No, they don't know anything.
The voters.
No.
I'll also point out that their system of voting is so stupid.
How stupid is it?
I don't fully understand it, but it's stupid.
And
based on the number of states you win to be president, no. If you want, what's democracy? Democracy is that everybody has a voice, an equal voice. Everybody puts in a vote, and the majority wins. You try to please the most people you can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, have everyone in the country vote Donald or Hillary. Count everything, and the winner is the president. Because when you actually counted up the votes, more Americans voted for Hillary Clinton. Like, flat out. What was it called? The popular vote? She had more votes. Total.
But she just
based
didn't
on
have
their
enough
system, there was the electoral college that they call it.
Yeah, they don't have the. She didn't have the states. She didn't have. She doesn't have the win. Well, what I was gonna point out was that in Canada, the way it works is when we elect like our prime minister, we elect the representative in the area, and the more representatives that's
a really similar system, actually.
But it goes by the more representatives the party has, the more power it has to make decisions. So if, let's say, the Liberal Party here in Canada has 51 chairs or whatever, and then the other two parties are split, then the Liberal Party wins by 51 chairs. If they have more than, I don't remember what it is to become a majority. Whatever it is to become a majority, that's what they do. But seriously, all it is it's a shit show. Dude, and you know what? The dude's 70. You know what I think of when I heard that Donald Trump won? One, I was like, I just started laughing. Two, I was thinking about this theme song that I'm about to play. Because that's what it is. It's a circus. It's crazy, man. You guys are crazy. You guys are all crazy out there. If more voters came out, and then maybe Hillary would have won. But none of her voters came out, and she lost states that
didn't like 40% of the country not vote or something like that? There was some
it was something
ridiculous
ridiculous.
number
Yeah,
that
it's something
didn't
crazy.
vote.
You guys are nuts, man.
I think this is only the 5th time, or something like that. Something like the 5th time in history where the president or the president elect was not the person that actually received the popular vote.
Yeah. But you know what? Hey, he won.
It's
What are
a
you gonna do?
stupid system. Yeah, but you know what? You gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. He spent like half the amount of money that Hillary Clinton spent on his campaigning. Part of me thinks that he was playing the troll game, like he saying stupid things because all these BuzzFeed media outlets and the Huffington Post and all these blog news websites are keeping him relevant. He doesn't have to campaign as aggressively because they're keeping his name fresh. So it all started as a joke, and that's how it kind of gained traction. And the more that everybody underestimated him, the more kind of strength that he had. This is the thing.
It's true.
But he won. I mean, as shitty as some of the things that he said are, like it's racist, I'm sure homophobic too. I don't know if he said anything
listen,
homophobic and sexist, misogynist, whatever you want to say about what he said before. I mean, he's said really stupid things, but he won. You gotta give him that.
And
He was elected the president of the United States. That says something.
And you kind of have to give him benefit of the doubt, though. Seriously, he hasn't done anything yet.
This is the thing.
You gotta see
he
what he's
hasn't
gotta
stepped
do.
into the office, or maybe he stepped in the. When is it? Thursday? Tomorrow?
Yeah, he's going
That
in
they
tomorrow.
officially go in?
Officially going in on Thursday to go talk to President
They
Barack
should-
Obama.
You know what? It's hard to do, but look at this in a vacuum. He's been elected the president now. What does everybody else get? What is it? The first 100 days?
Yeah, it's like,
Wait 100 days and let's see what he's done so far. He's not going to change the world in 100 days, but what is he trying to push
Again,
in those 100 days
yo,
as president? That's what everybody else gets. And he was voted. He didn't put a gun to anybody's head. He was voted the president of the United States. Give him 100 days,
Shit's
then start
crazy,
freaking
son.
out.
Shit's crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Yo, Hillary Clinton, man. God, this whole election. Is this the second time we talked about this shit?
No, we've talked about it a couple times.
It's crazy because
Mark, if you're on or if you're listening,
no, I
come
don't
on.
think he's on. Actually, let's see.
what happened to Mark?
Mark's been away for a little bit. Wow.
That's the guy who I want to, because he lives there.
Yeah, he's the correspondent Marcus Rule.
Oh, did you see his last name?
No, that's not what his last
Oh.
name is. Marcus Rule is he's a bodybuilder.
Oh,
And I'm gonna post up who Marcus Rule is. I don't even know how to spell
you
his
know,
name.
I totally get the why, like non-white, basically anyone who isn't a white man in the United
Rule?
States. Like I totally get why all of them are
No, sorry.
nervous and freaking out right now, because if any, like they have every reason to believe that their president,
That Marcus?
or the
Oh, it's Rule.
yeah, their current president as of I guess
It's not right
tomorrow
there.
is a racist who's going to try to deport as many non-white Americans as he can. Right? He's the sad steroids guy.
Yeah.
No,
he can't. He's not gonna deport anybody.
No,
Listen,
he's not.
all that shit he was trying to get his votes. That's all he was doing. Listen,
to be honest,
he's
he
not
played
that
it like a WWE, like a wrestling promo. Like he was playing the bad guy, so he was like talking about Mexicans in Mexico. Was like, I'm not building a wall. Well, you know something, brother.
no, it's true.
The wall
though.
just got 2 times higher.
Yeah, and that's what happened, man.
Sorry if I yelled into the mic.
No, it's fine. He ended up playing the game, and he played the game well. He showed how. Like, I'm sorry, but politics
their
is.
system is broken.
It's not even that. It's not only that, but the system is fucked up. Like, it doesn't matter. Electoral systems are fucked up. Regardless, government's fucked up anyway. And you can't really fight how, like, you try and elect people that are smart for you think they're going to be smart enough to do something good for you, but they're all dumb. We all know that they're all fucking stupid idiots. And I feel like this this is a short episode, but it's very it's a serious
heavy.
one. Take it in, everybody.
Well, they get a big part of the blame too. I mean, you can't pin everything on one person because they don't have absolute power.
Yeah.
But I forgot
I
what
wanna-
I was gonna get at.
It's okay. I want to talk a little bit about the fact that they're, holy shit, dude, 69 and 70. That's how old they
You
are.
know,
These
she
are these
actually-
the
she
oldest
doesn't look-
candidates?
She doesn't look 69. I'd
Yeah,
say that she was like late. She
Plas-
looks like 10
plas-
years younger than.
Plastic surgery, bro.
No, you think?
Plastic surgery, or very very good.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't look.
These faces are amazing.
She doesn't look like 70. Man, anybody who's on camera that often, you're gonna be able to find like silly faces of theirs.
I'm gonna say that I regardless, I heard rumors that Hillary Clinton was a bitch anyways. So
Well, I think Hillary Clinton was your typical politician's gonna say one thing and do shady stuff in the background.
well, that's,
I don't know. There's conspiracy theories that like the Clintons straight up murder people. I don't know what to believe. Oh, here it comes.
Go on.
No, that's it. I don't know the validity of.
All right,
of
so
any of
they
these-
straight up
all
murder
these
people.
conspiracies.
I queued it up and was ready.
One of the things that this does say, even if, let's say that Hillary Clinton won, right? If the race was tight, but I think like overall she did get the majority of votes. Their stupid system ended up with Trump being elected. But let's look at the facts. Let's say that she did win, but it was as tight as it was yesterday. That's still not a win. Because that still tells you how many people voted for someone who, let's say, even though the Donald Trump might be playing the long con, he gave everybody every reason to believe that, number one, he doesn't like people who aren't white people. He has every intention to try to stop all Muslim immigrants from coming into the country. He wants to build a wall to Mexico. He grabs women by their parts.
Yeah, you
like,
know what? I'm not.
He gave them every indication that he's, number one, a racist, number two, a misogynist. Like,
No, look, hold on.
the fact that people still voted tells you that there's still a lot of work to do in terms of like social issues.
Listen,
between like
I'm gonna tell you something. I know that you're gonna get to the point that okay, so he got in and he's an asshole. But if you think about it, shit, I lost my train of thought. It had to do with the whole fucking like all their policies. None of their policies were brought up at all. None of
I
their,
don't remember anything they tried to campaign for. All I remember was Donald Trump stammering through his debates, like a child.
It wasn't that. It was they made things like they were talking about sex. They were talking about they were basically breaking down each other. Hillary Clinton, if she stuck to like just the facts and not talked about the way he treats women, not talked about you just feel you're basically she stooped to his level, and kudos to him to bringing her down to that level, because I did not hear anything about what they were gonna do at all at any of the debates that they had, and that's fucking hilarious. If you think about it, even when they were talking about I was having a conversation today, and we were saying, truthfully, like that whole locker talk thing, because they brought it up like fucking several times. I'm sorry, but if you are not a millennial, okay, and you are in that age group of above anything above freaking 30, whatever the age is.
Let's say over 35.
Yeah. You know that when you're in a locker room, you're going to talk a lot of shit. It's not, serious, real talk. You youngins probably don't talk the amount of shit that the older generation did. So I can understand that he was talking to a buddy. Obviously, he got caught on camera saying it, but most guys, his age, talk that kind of shit. When you go to a bar, you get a little bit of drunk, you talk shit. Yo, look at that. Yo, check out that bitch right there.
The thing
you know what I
that
mean?
made
That's what it
his
is.
Go a bit further is that a lot of guys will talk like, "Wow, look at her! Look at her ass! Look at that! Like, oh, she looks." It's always about like, "Oh, she looks great, looks great." He was more like, "I'm gonna go right up to her and grab her right by the pussy."
Yeah, but you know what the thing is?
It
also,
came off very aggressive.
no, it did. But The
Guys
other
do
thing
talk
is,
like that though. If you get a bit
Yeah,
enough alcohol in them, guys can.
and not even that. If you
pigs.
get into, you'll talk about all the girls you've had sex
And
with.
let's-
You talk nasty. It's not. You're
Let's
not
be real.
talking fucking. You're not talking like, oh look, she's so pretty. No, man. Yo, that bitch is beautiful.
Let's be real. The ladies are talking a little bit like that too.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
sure that after a couple of drinks, they're like, "Oh my god, he's hot. What I wouldn't give to see his thing." Blah, 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 blah.
Anyways, but there was
The
more.
point of the matter is, I don't think he was being recorded. It's still stupid the way that he said. Like,
Yeah, he got.
when
But
you're in the public eye like that, you got to watch what you say all the time.
yeah, but
He let
listen.
himself slip.
The other problem is
Not that I'm condoning what he said.
one. Sorry for coughing. Two. The guy has money.
Yeah.
He's had money his whole life. He's been a businessman.
Hey,
Women.
he is an entrepreneur. He started his own business.
Yeah, okay.
He
yeah,
only had a
fine.
small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Listen, I'm just saying in general, the guy has a shit ton of money, and women who are obviously money grubbers fucking throw themselves at him. So at this point, when you have money and women throw themselves at you, you'd be talking a lot of shit, and that's what he did. I'm gonna give him a pass on that because that was it was an unnecessary thing to bring up in the election because you basically made it more about Donald Trump and what kind of person he is, but you didn't make it. He didn't look as bad as they thought they were gonna make him look. I'm being serious. Like, think about it, man.
It
If
became,
you want,
it became a joke. The whole
Yeah, the whole-
election
the
turned
whole thing
into
was a
This
joke.
whole election has been a joke.
I feel like I should be playing the X-Files music throughout
From over
this
a
whole
year ago,
episode.
when Donald Trump said, "Oh, he's going to try to run to be the Republican representative," that was a joke. Then he won, and people still thought it was a joke. And then up until like a month ago, when they were debating, it was still a huge joke. And everybody completely underestimated that there are a lot of voters there are probably a lot of people that voted for Hillary Clinton or for Donald Trump simply because they didn't like Hillary Clinton. Then there are people who voted for Donald Trump because they legitimately don't like how the government is being run right now, and they want change. And he's he's a radical figure. Take that as you will, but I mean, I think everybody saw him as being a catalyst for change, good or bad, that needed to be shaken up. And there's a bunch of people that voted third party that picked Gary Johnson, nothing against the guy, knowing that he wouldn't be elected president, as like a show of protest against the two representatives. There's a lot that went into it, but
Hey,
at the end of the day, he's the president.
let's see what he let's see what he does.
Give him
Yeah.
as of tomorrow when he goes in. I think that we need to evaluate it logically. Wait and see what he does. Give him the 100 days that everybody else gets, and then let's see what he's doing. If he started to put the bricks together to build that wall up to border off Mexico,
Goes by
then-
himself.
Yeah.
He's like, hold on, let me just get a level here. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Yeah. So if that wall starts getting built, then you can freak out. If he starts saying he wants to get into fights with Russia, although I think that's more what Hillary Clinton was trying to do, then maybe we have an issue. But hey, who knows? Maybe he's not gonna. What is it like?
I wanna
reappeal the Obamacare thing. Maybe there's a sliver of hope that he might not do a lot of the bad things.
Yeah, but he won't be able to anyways.
He has a Republican everything now, so really
it does no it because the problem is with the Republican Party.
There's a lot of division within the
Yeah, right
Republican
now
Party,
it's
too.
it's divided.
A lot
But
of them
listen,
don't like him.
I want to get light at the end here. I wanna put a video up. I don't know if it's gonna get flagged because it's probably just
Yeah, it probably will.
I'm gonna put a video up.
Before you put it up, my theory, my guess, I think that in 4 years, when it's time to do in 4 years' time around now, when there's a new president, or if Donald Trump gets reelected, which I doubt is going to
What's it's
2020. So
Donald Trump 2020.
now it's going to be Kanye West. Kanye West already said he's coming out for
Yeah,
2020.
balls he is. That guy's a fucking tard.
Well, yeah, so is
Go.
Donald Trump. I think that in 4 years, when we look,
Kanye's a bigger tard. Come on.
they're both silly gooses. I think the country's more or less going to be the same. I don't think there's going to be any big radical change. Like, I don't think it's going to be better than it is. I don't think it's going to be too much worse, I think it's basically going to end up being the same. I don't think he's going to accomplish very much, good or bad.
Yeah.
And I think it's just going to be a wash. These 4 years are just going to be a waste of time.
Yeah, but you know what?
Maintain status quo, and then in 4 years they'll try to elect somebody else, and then it starts over again.
But every presidency is kind of, I don't know, man. Government just, it sucks. Anyways, let's get light, because seriously, this is too fucking.
Is this Hillary Clinton's concession speech?
Supporters crying.
Oh, come on! Why are you showing the supporters crying?
Is this like an actual video? Are we gonna just see people crying, or is this gonna be like?
Yeah, it's just a video of people crying, man.
This isn't even people crying. I just want to see actual people crying, like
Oh,
going.
come on.
Yo, no, but
I
it's
don't-
funny though. Why are you crying? It's not gonna. Nothing's gonna change.
People are genuinely fearful, man. Everybody thinks that they voted in the new head of the Ku Klux Klan into presidency.
No, man. No.
Although, to be
man.
fair, the KKK has endorsed him as president.
Yeah, but he'll take any.
They support him.
Yo, he'll take any vote. Donald Trump didn't do anything.
Give it the 100 days.
Donald Trump did nothing wrong.
Be
He
vig-
did not have sexual
He did a lot
relations
of-
with that woman.
Give it the 100 days.
Uh,
Don't freak out yet.
I'm gonna.
You
I
know,
don't
it's, we didn't mention actually. The Canadian immigration website crashed yesterday. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard all the Americans looking to come to Canada. Yo, good luck, guys.
You know what? We have more or less the same issues.
Yeah, but
The difference is they have 10 times our population, so it's magnified. But look at the same social issues between race, like a racial clash, issues between men and women. A lot of that is the same. It's smaller here.
I don't know if, like, for me, I don't see too much of the racial thing.
You know what it
going on
is?
here.
It's because we live in the most multicultural city in the world. Like, I think if you go into like New York City, Chicago, like if you go into the big cities in the U.S., they're probably gonna be just like Toronto here. Like, you might not notice a lot of the big like the racial clash that
But what
a
you're
lot of
saying,
these news outlets
like,
report.
Jax,
I think you go exactly.
Fuck, I was
You
gonna
go to
say
like Jacksonville and
No, I was gonna say not Jacksonville. I was gonna say like Blackjawed, fucking Bumsville.
well, I think like even if you go outside of Toronto, drive a couple hours north of Toronto. I think you get a very different feel.
Yeah, but how
for
many?
the
how
kind of people?
How
that are here.
many? Like I'm saying, like let's be real. I'm not trying to be racist, but how many?
That's how every racist comment ever starts.
How is an Asian person gonna go up north, or a black guy go up north without like being like, holy shit, he's the only, like, if you go what is it, about an hour and a half
North of Toronto?
no, hour and a half or 2 hours east of Toronto, there's a
Towards Ottawa?
like going towards like Ottawa, there's a couple like small towns, and one of my friends, he's Korean, and his aunt owned a shop there, and she was the only Asian person in that town, and everyone was like jaws dropped, like who, like it's white families and everything.
Yeah, you get that here
But-
too.
but I mean, like,
population's
it's
just
not-
smaller.
It's not like straight up, yo, get your Asian ass out of our.
Yeah, no.
No
but-
one. It's not like that. I don't.
No, the
that's what
racism's
kind of, like,
changing. It's
Ra-
changing. It's more. It's it's like subtle racism. That's a huge topic for another day. It's a little heavy for us.
I wanna kind of apologize because I really did want to talk about Jackie Chan. And
Yeah,
all,
we're
like,
gonna
great-
save it for next week when Tom is back. We could talk about. I was watching clips from Legend of the Drunken Master.
I
because
want to
love
talk
that
about.
movie.
I want to talk about like.
Is it
Bruce
just Jackie
Lee.
Chan or like
No,
martial
all
arts movies?
Martial arts movies in
Okay.
general. All the great martial artists.
You know, I don't know if I've ever sat down and seen a Bruce Lee movie start to finish.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
What is wrong with you?
I've seen. I watched the documentary on him.
Yo, you got any?
And
you
I
got any
watched-
spare ribs? You don't know that? Oh man, I gotta bump up the clip.
Oh, I remember you were saying that for like
spare ribs.
3 months.
Spare ribs.
Like I've.
Oh, here I go. Yo, but this is one of the best clips out of that movie. Here it comes. Here it comes. This isn't. This is supposedly in America, but this is actually filmed in like Italy or some shit.
Oh.
Okay, so the guys are walking in. I'm gonna do the commentary. Walking in. Please sit down, all that stuff. I'm gonna put the volume up all the way. Oh my god, this is great. Wait for it. And now.
May I help you?
May you help me? Sure. I'd like some Chinese spare ribs.
Chinese spare ribs?
You mean to tell me you don't know what Chinese spare ribs are? Well, let me show you, man.
Classic.
No, we'll talk about that next. We had to talk about the Donald today.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
It's a weird.
I'd rather.
There was a weird feeling the whole day. A lot of people freaking out, and it is kind of weird when you sit back and think that one of the most powerful figureheads, at least in the world, is a reality TV star that was voted in by the United States.
I mean, if you think about it, it could be. It's just. It's whatever. Who gives a shit?
It's a weird day, a weird moment, but I think everybody needs to just
chill out.
calm down for a second, and let's give him the benefit of the doubt that we give every president that enters office. Give him 100 days. And in 100 days,
Yeah.
which is what?
Who the fuck knows? I don't really care.
February, end
He
of
doesn't.
February.
No, because
Let's take a look at it then.
he
Let's say
doesn't
March.
he doesn't get inaugurated for another 2 months, right? Isn't it in January or some shit?
Is it?
Whatever.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
When
I'm
does he
not
move
American.
into the White House?
Fuck you guys. You guys are like crazy.
No, just let's.
I want to.
Let's wait
Let's
and
talk about Jackie Chan. No,
No,
hold
let's
on.
wait for Tom.
No, I know. I'm just joking. I'm just saying. Fuck this. This is so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh god, this episode. Listen, I didn't want to talk about Donald Trump, but fucking Tom, you had to go. You had
Tom
to be
got
sick.
sick, and we were gonna cancel it, and then we were like, "Why don't we just do a little mini cast about the Donald?"
And Tom was like last week, I don't want to get sick. Wait, hold on, that wasn't Tom. But you know what I mean? Like he was complaining last week he didn't want to get sick. He ends up getting sick.
You know what's eerie is that The Simpsons keeps predicting shit.
Yeah.
They called it. What year was it? 2000 that they
2000,
played.
yeah, 2001, where Lisa ended up becoming the president, and she's like, we got to clean up what Donald Trump did or something.
No, and there was even another one. It might have been a little more recent than that. That actually showed Donald Trump as president.
Yeah,
The Simpsons.
probably.
And they had little like images of like an action movie that some of them like. One of the Simpsons characters would go see an action movie, and then as they walk out of the theater, there's a poster behind them that shows like the Twin Towers exploding. Like,
Yeah.
The Simpsons is predicted. They've predicted some weird stuff. I don't know if it's just coincidence because they have so many episodes.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons know everything.
You know what? That's a conspiracy. It's like the Simpsons know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Well,
Anyways,
as broke as the system might be, somehow Donald Trump did it.
and I
And
want
he is the new
to
president.
just take a minute here to thank all our listeners for listening in on today's podcast.
Listening
Pretty
in to-
fucking serious, I
To
gotta say.
two straight white Canadian men talking about Donald Trump being elected president.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? Like seriously, I don't care anymore. It's done. It's over.
Well, I mean, it is going to affect. It has the potential to affect everybody, especially we're like their closest allies.
Yeah,
But I just don't see it going that. I know that. I know that it seems like it would go that way because of how he campaigned, but I don't think it's going to go that way.
Alex, I know that you're very, very passionate about this subject, but if you think about it, if it goes one way, Canada benefits because America's shit's gonna get tank. You get like America could tank,
The only
or
way
it could
we-
benefit America because America ends up becoming powerful again. That's the only. It's only two ways. Either America tanks or Canada
I
and
don't
Canada
see him
wins.
improving the country. I see it just staying the same, more or less.
No, but I mean, like it could. Well, or it takes the medium ground. But anyways, I'd like to thank all our listeners for listening in today's on this very interesting podcast.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
All right,
I just burped.
but that's about it. That's really that was that's basically our podcast today. I don't know.
Did you hear his acceptance speech?
No, I don't really care.
I mean, he read off the teleprompter, but sounded nothing like when he campaigned. He came out and he said like, he said to the crowd, you know, Hillary Clinton has done a lot for this country. We all need to, she deserves all of our gratitude for it. Totally different demeanor. Obviously, he just won the presidency, so I'm sure he's going to be in a good mood. Just talking about how we need to unite people, work together to fix infrastructure. And he said, we're going to fix infrastructure that's going to be second to none, by the way. And I'm thinking, all right, well, I don't know how you're going to get the money for all this, but, I mean, sounds like you're trying to do good things. Again, let's give him some time.
Anyways, want to thank everybody for
Dolan.
listening on this short episode.
You fired.
But I think fucking politics sucks to talk about. And I'm getting a phone call, even though I said I was going to be on this show right now.
That's okay.
We're practically done.
We're signing off.
Next
week we talk about
full episode. But you know what? Politics sucks because you can talk about it all fucking day. Politics, religion. That's about it. Those are the two shitty topics. But we talked about it today. We got through it. And that's all she wrote. You know, that's
to any American people that might be listening. If you're really upset about this, I offer you some advice in from the words of Bruce Lee.
Hold on, before you continue, I'm gonna play this theme song as you give this advice. Go on.
It totally no. Come on, man.
Just
This is a Bruce Lee
just
quote.
do it.
Did someone
Alright,
just whistle
fine.
at us?
Yeah, because I'm.
Oh.
Fuck's sakes. Yeah, go
Yeah.
on.
Just the way that Bruce Lee said. Be water, my friend. We'll go over that next week.
All right.
Badass quote.
Anyways, and I'm gonna end the show with this. And thanks for listening,
Theme
guys.
song for the next 4 years in the United States.
This should be your national anthem now. Thanks for listening, everybody. Join us next week, and maybe we'll have a full episode. It's something a little less serious. Now we will. It's gonna be about Bruce Lee and shit, and Jackie
awesome.
Chan. Jackie Chan. All right, later, guys.